you lazy sloths. Got a show to do.
Hello, Laura. I better go. God, call me lazy. Well, hello, and welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. It's day 40. It's exactly 12:48, I'm being told, and today's show is thicker than a deep-fried wanger burger. You want to know why? I will tell you why. On Friday, you evicted Laura. There she is. She's coming out. What's she going to do? She's going to do the point. She's doing the point. She can do the point. She's done the point. There's the point. She is with us here today. We're also joined by actress and lovely lady Angela Griffin's here, everyone. Brand new mum. And she's literally deserted a child to come here today. Genius. And we meet Big Brother's new down undercover housemate just minutes, 180 minutes to be precise, before she goes into the house to subterfuge. Everyone excited? Yeah, you could act like it. But first up, we want to hear from you. Is how you can get in touch, nail it. It is, on the phone-wise, 0871 200 1040. Text studio and you comment to 83188 or email us via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/BBLB. Today's topic could only be... Ask Laura anything. Give us a wink, love. Yeah! That's my girl! Get your emails and texts coming in right now. So it has been quite a week. Ziggy and Chanel continued their on-off relationship. I'm so bored of that. Just either go out or don't go out. Jonathan left and Charlie managed to go a whole 31 hours and 24 seconds, count them, without arguing. Here's the best bits from the last 7 sinful days.
Karen is doing my absolute head in. I can't stick living with her.
Laura is a buffalo with a wig on.
Do you know, I can't trust anybody in here.
You trust me?
Chanel means nothing to him, Big Brother.
You don't think you do you?
I do.
You really don't think you've got your doubts, haven't you?
No.
It's Clara Bravo.
You must decide which housemate is most guilty of each sin.
It's all my favourite foods.
I am Raffle. That's cool.
What are you doing? Hi, we're the kitchen police. Do you know we're part of the kitchen police?
She died, finally died.
Oh,
Sorry to hear. My commiserations.
2 o'clock.
I'd like to say that this is the most incredible experience I've ever had. I found myself in this house, so I thank you doubly.
Tracy, would you like a 1998 4-door family hatchback on the road yours to drive now?
Have it? No, I wouldn't, actually. Thank you very much.
You know what, Charlie? I think I misjudged you. We've never sat down and had this.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. This is maybe because I've been with someone and that's maybe not such a good thing in this place.
Me and him were up all night having a good old chat, and he said to me seeing sides that he's never seen before to me. Didn't you?
I knew that you probably actually did like it because you always said to me, "Oh, just leave it, just bugger off, just bugger off."
Listen, I'm trying to just literally...
That's two-faced, Zach.
What?
Nothing.
I'm really getting irritated.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week: Laura and Chanel.
Wow.
Who's the daddy? Am I not allowed to go to the party?
You failed your task and have remained a sinner.
Okay, say it's for cat.
He's kissing his mouth tastes like ashtray.
We're all finding things quite hard in here, so people deal with things differently.
Just leave it!
Now feel that the fourth person to be evicted from the Big Brother house is Laura.
Big week, huh? Coming up after the break, we'll meet the latest evictee from the house and we'll meet her Aussie Big Brother replacement, or so the housemates think. Yeah, check this out. Whoa, See you in 4. Troublemaker. Hello, welcome back to Day 40. She's a troublemaker and she's on the show later on. The time is exactly 12:47. In just a minute, it's going to be talk. All right, 57 then. Just a minute, going to be talking to Laura. But first, do you want the news?
Yes!
Good, because you would be in big trouble if you said no, because it's like about 4 minutes worth of the show. It's time for Little Brother's Big News. Do the news!
BBUK news! BBUK news!
Well, you've never seen the show before. What's that? That was rubbish. At 5:57 yesterday evening, Nikki ditched the cutting comments for the cutting of hair and give Jerry a new stylish look. This is brilliant. Take a look.
When I was really, really poor at uni, I used to do my own hair. Towards the end of the year, when the scholarship money was usually spent, I used to have to cut my own hair.
Are you ready for the worst haircut in the history of hairdressing?
Is it horrible?
It's absolutely. Have a look at yourself. It's awful.
Is it awful?
It's like my granddaughter's got hold of the scissors and just hacked at it.
It's dreadful. This is the worst haircut of my life. And I have it on national television. What a bad timing.
But surely you just go, Nikki, can you cut hair? No, I can't cut hair. OK, I won't have a haircut from you then. No, go on, give it a go. At 9:32 last night, Fake Week continued with the housemates getting a taste of life down under, or so they thought. If you're tucking into your lunch, you might want to pause for just a second.
Housemates, as you're aware, a new arrival will be with you shortly from the Australian Big Brother house. In preparation for her arrival, Big Brother would like to test housemates' knowledge of Australian food.
The delicacy in front of you is either duck-billed platypus eggs or conger eel roe.
Duck-billed platypus eggs would probably be eggs, wouldn't they?
Which is what we have in
Because
front
they're
of us.
like a large animal, right? I can't imagine them. Actually, they live in water. No, because they'll lay the eggs outside, so I think it's going to be eel.
Would you go with eel?
Please begin the taste test.
Oh, God.
Right, we're just going to put in...
Yeah, whole one.
I tried to just put them in and swallow, but I couldn't.
Like I said, if you're eating your lunch, look away now. But here's the thing, Liam and Ziggy chowing down like real men there. Little did they know, none of the dishes in the task contained anything more exotic than vegetable sausages, tofu and fish. That's my fault. At 2:43 this morning, I should have just laughed. The self-proclaimed most insightful housemate that is Carol actually proved she was by skating a little bit too close to the truth about the impending new arrival. Take a look.
She might be an actress. It might all be an illusion.
What do you mean?
Well, she may be an actress. It may be a studio set up.
No, it's not. It's not. She's coming. She's coming.
Oh, yeah. I've no doubt she would be coming, but...
You mean she's not coming from Australian Big Brother?
yeah.
No, because we'll find out. Because you see, Brian knows everything about the show, so he will ask her. And
Well,
he
he
will find
doesn't
out.
remember her, does he?
I don't know if I haven't lived there, have I?
You don't. Yeah, he doesn't remember her. But they've got intruders, and she will be an intruder.
Very insightful. I'm still trying to get over Jerry's haircut, though. You can't take anything so seriously. At 5:28 a.m. today, it seemed that for a certain housemate, the joy of surviving eviction and bagging another week with her beloved had officially worn off.
Chanel, why do you not want to be with Zach anymore?
I don't want to be living with him any longer. We don't get along anymore. It's not more fun anymore.
Why do you think that is?
Because I'm not any more fun anymore. I'm just boring, miserable Chanel who moans. And moans about moaning. And sleeps. And moans about not being able to sleep.
She's right, though. That was What's Big News. Mammoth holding you there. Now, she was in the house for a restful 37 days and 13 minutes. She loved the plants, she loved Shawnee. Most of all, she loved that dressing gown. But on Friday night, Laura became the fourth housemate to be evicted, and we were there to follow the return to the real world. Take a look.
You've decided you want to see the back of Laura. Wangers is out!
Welcome to Laura! You said when you got nominated, you know, oh, I'm relieved, I just want to go, I want to be out. But, I mean, are you still feeling like
Even
that?
better. I just thought I'd just plod along until someone nominated me, and they did, so thanks.
Have a great time.
Oh, thank you, Karina. Nice to meet you. Bye. Bye, everyone. Hi, John.
Hello. Up Laura, I say.
Oh, isn't there anybody from West Radio Station?
Yeah.
Please have a question for you.
Following your sort of success in your task, shall we see Laura pounding the streets of the South Wales Valley?
I will be parading around with my gym kit on in the Rhondda, definitely.
How's that?
Great. They were all lovely, but like I said, I don't know what they're going to say about me on Sunday, but then I don't really care. Oh yeah, I've had a brilliant time, and everybody's been really brilliant. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. I'm going to go have some sleep, because I need it.
And she is with us now, ladies and gentlemen. It's Laura!
Hello.
How are you?
Nice setting.
Thank you very much.
No, they're really uncomfortable.
Make yourself at home and relax. How are you, Laura? All right?
I'm okay, yeah, great.
OK, out of the house for 39 hours now. How are you feeling?
Brilliant.
Really? Why?
Well, I haven't had much sleep. That's not a good thing.
Mhm.
I don't know, I just feel great. I think I see my personality go out the window, and I want to go out the window with it, sort of thing.
What, were you in the house?
Yeah, the last week was terrible. I felt as if I was slowly slipping away from myself, and I just wanted to get out of there.
Everyone in the house seemed to think Chanel was going to be evicted. Why do you think that was?
Because I don't know, because I was telling them I think that the bigger personality always goes, as being shown from previous weeks. And I don't know, I think they would get Sullivan and they wanted her to go. I don't know whether that's true or not, but certainly Ziggy, he wanted her to go.
Yeah. You think Ziggy wanted her to go?
Yeah, definitely. He wanted to show the true self.
Oh, hang on, we're going to get onto that in a second. Now, in your application form, you said you were there to win rather than the experience.
Yeah.
What's changed?
I didn't know what it would be like, to be honest. I really thought I could handle it. I think I did for a while, but then I think it was just boring.
What was it like? Is it the boredom that... 'cause everyone says it's boring when you come out.
It's the boredom that killed me, I think, in the end. Because, like, when it was great for the first 2 weeks, Shawnee came, he picked it up like a mountain.
But you were good for the first couple of weeks, and then you sort of really went into yourself, and you sort of didn't do much and became a bit snippy.
Yeah, well, yeah, you seem more sleepy than I think that I actually did sleep, to be honest.
OK.
But, like I said, I went to bed first, never went to sleep till everybody went to bed, and then I was up first in the morning.
But you got a bit snippy as well.
Yeah, that's why I just couldn't stand it any longer.
OK. At the beginning of Big Brother, one bookmaker had you at 5-1 to win, yeah? You were favourite.
I don't know the odds.
You were favourite, essentially.
Yeah.
Certainly in the first couple of days. What happened?
I just couldn't stick it in there any longer. I really just...
So the house, essentially, like so many people just go in and actually they come out, big characters come out quite early.
Yeah.
Because they can't handle it, because the actual house gets to them.
It's not the house, I think it's not the house, it's the lack of fun, lack of people to have fun with. I was bouncing off,
But that's all part
Shawnee.
and parcel of the experience.
I know, yeah, I know.
OK. How do you think your leaving is going to affect the dynamic of the group as a whole?
I don't think it's going to affect it, I don't know.
Because there are two groups starting to form now.
Oh, no, I didn't mean... yeah, well, I think that I know the groups anyway, because obviously the people that voted for me are a group. The people that voted are a group. And then there's the other group.
But the groups say that you were closer with the Tracys, the Nickys, and to a degree the Charlies, certainly for the last week.
Yeah.
Seems to be... I mean, how do you think they're going to cope now?
Oh, they'll be fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, they'll be fine without me, I think.
To be honest, when you left, people were obviously gutted, but then they had the whole...
back to normal.
Well, they had the whole fake thing as well to get excited about.
Yeah.
We did, however, manage to find this reaction. Take a look.
OK.
I personally am hoping the dear girl is on her way to Aussie and taking her leopard and Mavanwi off for a trip to Oz down under. So, Laura, if you're on your way to Oz, have a fantastic time.
Now, the thing is, you hated each other.
I know. In the beginning, I seen the real Carol. She was fun. She was great to be in company with. And then it went like as if she was an obsessive, compulsive cleaner,
Yeah.
which I know that she's not really like that. I don't know, and she just went like, I'd pick up a spoon and she'd say, you're picking up that spoon in the wrong way.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
So you just sort of essentially got on each other's nerves because you both
Yeah.
nominated each other for quite a while.
That's right,
the last few weeks.
we did, but then the last week, she came back to herself. In fact, it was when Tuesday, when we got nominated, when no one called, she was back to her normal self.
But the funny thing is, obviously, she probably saw, like you just admitted, you changed a little bit and got
Yeah.
a little bit snippy. She probably saw that happen to you as well, because like you said,
Oh,
for the
yeah,
first couple of weeks.
definitely,
Now, you
yeah.
didn't, however, you got on all right with Carol, but one person you didn't really get on with at all was Ziggy. Take a look.
Give the guy some space, ladies.
This is good, no, this is great.
They don't even think that Victoria Beckham and Beckham is sweet. They think it's sad.
I know that Laura doesn't like me. She's made it clear since I've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. She's called me a few things, you know. That makes that much difference in my life. I wouldn't give her a time of day out here. I wouldn't.
exactly.
So there we go. Chanel, I would, because I like Chanel.
Oh my God, you would never, ever, ever speak to a 19-year-old girl, and I know for a fact that they
You
would
think
say
so?
that.
You
Yeah.
really think so?
It's all right. He totally ignores us, all of us, when we're speaking to him.
What does some bird from Wales know what we're going to do?
He just ignores me.
OK. You were probably the most vocal about their relationship not being real or
Yeah,
your
because
question
I think I'm the most realistic person in there.
OK,
Was.
why? What is it about their relationship?
Well, as you can see from me even leaving, you can see that it's not going to work. I just think that when I spoke to him, he was like, oh yeah, you've done this, you've done that, you've had these girlfriends and I've had that girlfriends. And I just think that she didn't fit into his, you know.
So what's going on in there? Because they're arguing a lot at the moment.
No, it's because he's going to realise and she's going to realise that it's never going to work. Like he's been telling her stuff like, oh yeah, we're going to get a flat and we're going to go on holidays. And I'm like, Chanel, you're being so... She's a lovely girl and I just don't understand why she's being so clouded.
So you don't believe him in the slightest?
No.
And what
I
is
see
it,
straight through him.
What is it about him that you don't like? Because he comes across like a
everything from his
genuine
hair
guy.
to his singing, you can't even sing.
What is it about his personality you don't like, though?
He's just false. He's fake. He's I just really don't like him at all.
OK. If Chanel had gone on Friday...
He would have been really grateful.
Do you think?
Yeah. He probably would have pleaded to the public to get her out. in a week, he'd be pleading to the public. Just mark my words.
All right, listen. Davina touched on the fact that some people saw you as lazy. Do you think, in a strange way, though, because, you know, like you said, you did kind of confine yourself to the bed a little bit and sleep a
The
lot.
only thing I thought of doing was sleeping, because there was nothing else to do.
Did that not... Do you think that might have harmed your prospects?
Hopefully.
Really?
Yeah, hopefully he did.
Do you not think it's a wasted opportunity, though? Because people, you know, it's like
yeah,
when Emily came out, she just said, she was so annoyed with herself, because she said for 6 months preparation goes into this, and these auditions
Yeah,
and
like
so
I said,
forth.
you know, and there's loads of people that apply for the show as well. But the thing is, I just felt my personality just going out the window so much. I couldn't do anything else but sleep.
Because when you came out, that's the thing, on Friday night, the minute you came out, it's like you were back.
Yeah,
Everyone said
I was
it,
back.
back to your old self. The minute you walked through the door.
I was back, and I just thought, that's what I mean. I felt myself slipping away, and I thought, I can't be in here like this. It's not me at all.
Listen, I know you thought the house got you down, and it probably did, and I know you weren't getting on with certain housemates, but we think the reason you're out is a little closer to home, and you're not going to be happy about this. Take a look.
Oh, thanks.
Listen then, why did Laura get so many of those nominations?
Basically, she'd probably get on everybody's nerves like she does at home, so, I mean, she's going to be up at the end of the day.
Oh, you're not helping her much, are ya?
Is she a sloth like at home when she's in the air?
Yeah, definitely. She's like all the time in the house, like, I mean, that's what you got to put up with.
You are here to help her win, you know that, don't you, my love?
Yeah.
Now, that's your brother Mark. He's over there. Hello, Mike. How are you?
No, it's true.
I mean, he slated you on Friday.
Yeah, but he's telling the truth, and he's not gonna lie and skip for me and say, yeah, I'm out jogging every day. I know I'm jogging, and then everybody will say, well, we don't see you going jogging. All right, I like to have my pyjamas on in the house because my bra really irritates me, and I like to put my pyjamas on, and I feel comfortable.
How did we get onto the bra?
No, it's because
I'm happy with the subject matter, but that just seems to happen like a million miles an hour.
Well, that's why I put my pyjamas on.
Now, this week's Fake Week. Who do you think, if anyone, is most likely to rumble, Tyler?
To rumble her? I don't think anyone.
Really?
Yeah. They're all in their own little worlds.
So you
they're
think
all in their own little worlds.
they're
They're not even going to ask her where she's from.
You think they're going to buy into that lock stock, yeah?
Yeah.
That's interesting. OK. What do you think of the twist this week? Do you think it'll work, the eviction twist? Someone's going to come out, do an
It'll
interview.
only work if Charlie doesn't come out. Celebrity, you've got to keep it in, because if she comes out, she's going to be slagging them off, but she slags them off to their faces anyway. It's not going to work. So you need somebody to come out that doesn't say too much to people's faces, but more behind their back. So you need to, I don't know, it's going to be like, yeah,
Nikki?
perhaps Nikki.
Nikki?
Yeah,
Ziggy?
she does say people things. Ziggy.
That could
Again,
work as well.
he might say stuff like, I really want to break up with Chanel, blah, 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 then you've got to go back in.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, but please, everybody, don't get Charlie out, because it's going to be...
What now for Laura? Embalmer? Come on, embalmer.
I don't know. Perhaps. I want to do that, but I don't know whether I'm going to have enough money. Probably I'll just go back to Wales and just be a sloth like Michelle.
All right, listen, thanks a lot, Laura. Great interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Very honest. So, more from Laura later on in Little Brother's Big Shouts. The fake week kicked off on Friday when a new arrival from overseas was announced to the house. Here's what happened.
How do you reckon a foxy new housemate would be received?
She'd be received very well, I think.
Let's hand over to Big Brother.
Yes.
Whoa!
Right, Big Brother.
Who's that?
This week, the public have not been voting for whom they want to be evicted. The public have been voting for the housemate that they want to send to the Big Brother house in the United Kingdom.
Serious, Big Brother.
You're going to England, Pauline.
Oh my God!
Yeah, okay, so that's Pauline, or Pooh, as she likes to be called. She's 26, she's a waitress, and she's currently a housemate in Australian Big Brother. Well, that's what the housemates think. She's here in the Big Brother's fake diary room. Oh, hi, Tyler.
I'm scared for her. I'm scared for her. To come in this house, Charlotte to be like, just because you come from Australia, yeah, you come in, oh, gaff, don't you think you can start loading it over? Can you imagine that happening?
What if she came in and went, I'm a South Australia it girl? I'd be like, I'm glad she's coming. We need someone in here to stop these people controlling and make it like an army. I can't wait.
But the boys are proper excited. We all are. It's real good news. Bring it on.
So, before she takes on the toughest acting role of her career, she's here with us today. We go through the reality gallery, past Autocue, where Kathy is. Oh, my God, Kathy. Yeah, Kathy. And it's G'day Tyler, a.k.a. Pauline, a.k.a. Pooh. Hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You can't hear her at the moment. We've got Alexandra O'Neill fake now. Firstly, this must be the toughest acting job of your life.
It is. Playing a poo.
How are you feeling?
Very nervous. I'm actually pooing myself.
So how did it all come about?
I got a phone call just saying, we'd like you to go into the Big Brother house. And I was like, oh, God, I'm in Tesco's doing my shopping. I don't know.
Sure.
And then I gave it some thought. I thought, well, it's an acting job and that's what I do, so I'll take on the challenge.
So, how nervous are you?
I'm really, really nervous.
What are you most nervous about?
Getting caught out, being asked about Australia, which I've never been to.
Oh my God.
Being asked some things. I've been asking everyone, have you been to Australia? Okay, how many plug socket things have they got? You know, is it like ours or are they like two just stupid facts?
Yeah.
Just in
but
case.
You need all of it. I know.
And
it's
there's
hard.
just so much, and I don't want them to catch me out.
Who are
on
you most
one little
nervous about
thing.
catching you out?
Well, having watched the VT, Carol. But anyone could.
The great thing happened in that VT, though, is that Carol said it and then everyone just went, oh, shut up. No, I'm sure that's not going to be the case. You know what I mean?
What do you know?
Yeah. What about Brian? Because Brian's
Well,
a TV
Brian's been
addict.
watching,
That's my
and I
worry.
haven't seen any of Australian Big Brother.
But Brian's seen Balls of Steel as well.
Has he?
Well, I imagine, because he's a TV addict.
He is a TV addict. Well, I just have to deny.
You could, just front it.
You look like so
what
many
about
other
Ziggy?
people, like,
Because
you look like
when you were in
someone-
a band, Ziggy
Yeah.
was probably in Northern Line around the same time.
I remember Northern Line, but I don't really properly remember anyone from Northern Line. And
Did you ever
unless
meet
someone
Northern
said-
Line when you were in a band?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I saw them, but I don't think I did.
That's quite
no.
a testament to how successful Northern Line obviously were. Have you been watching the show as well?
I have.
So how?
That's good and bad, because
Yeah.
obviously I know what they're like, but I have to pretend that I don't.
Exactly.
And then there's that whole kind of getting people's name wrong when you first meet people, because I'm rubbish with names.
Well, that's good.
Craig. No, I'm rubbish with names. So I just can't act like I know these people.
Sure. Oh, that's going to be so tough. All right, listen, you've got a bit of vocal coaching as well for you and Ian. We have a clip of that. Let's take a look.
Oh, gosh.
So what I'd like you to do now for me is just try in just a little bit of conversational Australian.
Oh.
Yeah. 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 And if you just go air, let's just drop it back from there. Air.
Air.
He's a spunk.
He's a spunk. Oh, what a spunk, that Russell Crowe, even though he's not Australian. A lot of the time it sounds a bit like you're asking a question.
But it's the whole thing about, I haven't finished.
I think I'll pull the wool over their eyes.
Yeah.
Any words, Australian words or phrases or accent? How's your accent? Are you struggling with it at all? Oh my God.
I'm not sure. I don't know how it is, obviously, because I've never been there. There's little words that I keep slipping up to.
And obviously you don't want to, like if there's a party and stuff, you've got to limit yourself, haven't you? Because you don't want that accent to start slipping.
I
You know what I mean?
drink too much.
Okay.
I'm going to English when I say can't instead of can't.
Say it in Australian.
Can't.
Good. Okay. Finally, a quick Australian test for you. Who's Prime Minister?
John Howard. But I don't know what he looks like.
Say it in Australian accent, John Howard.
John Howard.
That's pretty good. Where's the capital?
Canberra.
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 I don't know. And what's the name of the hotel stroke leisure complex in Neighbours?
Oh, God.
Lassiter's.
Lassiter's. Oh, that's
Lassiter's.
right. It's been a while since I've seen it.
And what did the cafe used to be called?
I don't
Stripper.
know.
Went out of Des. Daphne's.
Daphne.
Daphne's.
Oh,
God, I feel really bad now. Come here. No, it's going to be fine.
oh, damn it.
No, listen. You're there. You're psyched. You're hyped.
I'm psyched.
All right. When are you going in? A few hours
I
time.
don't
or
know.
something?
A couple
Okay.
of hours.
Best of luck. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Oh.
God bless. See you later on.
Thanks.
There we go. Coming up after the break. Kathy got wet. All right. Ready? Good. Coming up after the break. Thanks, Kathy. We're off to the BBUK caravan to talk Big Brother bitchiness with actress Angela Griffin. Plus, we'll run down the top 5 gems of the week. Away, hey. See you in 4. Man, it's a nice day. Hi, welcome back. It's day 40 and it's exactly 1:23. You join us at BBLB's deluxe mobile home, brought to you all the way from 1973. And waiting inside to talk caravan cattiness is the actress and Angel of the North, Angela Griffin. Hello, my love.
Oh, good afternoon.
Thanks for coming. It's nice to see you.
No, thank you for having me. I'm so overexcited about being here.
Are you? Well, you've been before.
I have been before.
You're a
but I
regular
love it.
friend.
I love it. Every year I get very excited about it. I have no shame in saying that I love Big Brother.
You
and
just
I
had your
thoroughly
second
enjoy it.
baby. Congratulations.
Just had the
Are you
second one.
timing your babies in series so you're able to have the baby and then watch the series? 'Cause
That's
it's only
exactly
4
what's happened. It was June last time, June this time. So if I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I can get into the live streaming and be with the Big Brother lot.
A little bit of a breastfeed.
Yeah, a little bit of a breastfeed.
Sorry to
I'm in the
too
middle of
much
breastfeeds at the moment. I brought her with me.
Oh dear.
Ah, there we go. It's all right. It's all right.
Hunted
Lots
up a
of people
barrage of
do it.
imagery. So, who you liking, who you loathing?
Loathing. Got to go to loathing. Charlie. I know she's fantastic for the house, but she is a horror. A horror. She horrifies me with the way that she acts, and the fact that she doesn't really see an awful lot wrong in what she does. And kind
Well,
of
that's the thing, isn't it? There's
that's what's the
absolutely
worrying
no
thing.
remorse whatsoever.
And she accuses people. She gets so angry and so vitriolic against people for being two-faced. Which is what she is all the time.
But
and
do
it
you not
winds
think
me
she's
up
quite
for that.
honest, though? Because she does confront people face to
No,
face.
I don't think she is honest because she says that she like with the whole thing with Chanel the other day when Jerry got really annoyed with her and just went, "You don't like her.
Mhm.
Why are you coming up to her now?"
Yeah.
That, for me, is being two-faced. She has no need to go and speak to Chanel. I loved Jerry. I loved him for what he did and
Yeah.
said. I really loved him.
So, is he your favourite?
He's not my favourite. I don't have a favourite. Don't
Isn't
have
that the
one.
great thing about this year?
Don't have one. I'm sure as it gets towards the end, then I will get a favourite.
But that's
At
the great thing
moment-
about this year for me, is that there is not one person where, whenever we ask the audience, you just hear
Yeah.
sort of different names. Brilliant.
That's it.
Thoughts on Laura coming out? Good thing, bad thing?
Good thing for me because it meant that Chanel stayed in, and I'm liking Chanel.
Mhm.
She's from the same part of town as me, and I like the whole Ziggy Chanel thing. I know it's on off, but that's interesting.
Yeah.
And Laura did become uninteresting, to be honest. And
Well,
did
but
become
Chanel's had a
ragey.
bad week, though, hasn't she? She's a bit upset.
Well,
She's not...
that's interesting to
Okay.
watch, isn't it? Do you know
Oh,
what
you're
I mean?
harsh.
Well, but that's what Big Brother's about. It's about the ups and the downs, and I like the whole thing. And Ziggy, I mean, I liked him to start off with.
You don't like him now?
No, he's winding me right up.
Why?
Because he's taken advantage of of the little lovely 19-year-old.
Do you think he is, or do you think he's just
Well, I think
his
he
own
went in
mind
there
is
and
like
went,
churning
"God,
over?
a little bit of totty, I'll have a bit of this.
Yeah.
Didn't really think it through. Didn't think through the fact that they could be in there for a long time. And now he's trying to make out that she's a bit of a psycho. And she's not a psycho. She's 19 years old.
Okay. The Caravan reopened for business this week and is fast turning into the place for the housemates to do a bit of carry-on bitching. Take a look.
Every woman, every man, join the caravan.
He's now bought tobacco.
Yeah.
He's going to get in with the smokers.
Yeah.
Because he's preparing himself for Chanel to go, so he
Yeah.
can get in that group. That's exactly what we can
He's going to
see
be on his
that.
own. He doesn't want to be on his own.
It cannot be possible for two
University.
19-year-olds who've gone to university, passed exam to go to university, to be so naive.
Sorry, it's not possible, Brian.
It's okay to think
And the
that out,
public will
mate.
see that.
Hi, everyone.
Hot in here.
What's that doing indoors?
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Good. Bring your cup.
Yes, I will.
Do it now.
Be right back.
Oh, my head's in all over the place.
Aww.
Don't worry.
So.
See you then.
Yep.
You're such a miserable sometimes.
Really? It's just, you just never respect anyone's wishes.
Why do I respect your wishes?
Because you just don't.
Angela is absolutely fuming about that, aren't you? Just, oh, what?
There's
Ziggy
so
walking
much-
off in the middle of an
But in the
argument.
middle of an argument, in the middle of a sentence, so that she can't actually answer back to him. It's a real man trait.
Now that... Oh, shut up!
Sorry, sweet
Now,
statements.
Nikki has been at the centre of a lot of bitching this week.
She has.
Why is that, do you think?
Because she has nothing else to do, and she's very bitter and very twisted, which is quite odd for a 26-year-old, is she?
You are just the best guest ever.
She's so bitter.
Why is that, though?
Well, I kind of think that she might be making that up, this I hate men stuff, because she's not... Is she old enough to really have been hurt that much? What has someone done to her? I want to know what has happened to her before she went in the house
So
that would
she
make her
liked
like
Liam
her.
up until the point where he just went, you're very nice, but I don't really want to go out
That
there.
must be horrible, though.
Yeah.
Imagine really liking someone and being in that small,
Do you
confined
think?
space.
Do you think the twins are going to clock? Are going to start realising people are talking behind their backs? Do you
I think they've got to. I think in that environment, you always find out what everybody's saying about you at some point. Charlie, at some point, will probably just say it to their faces. But yeah, I think they will, and it's not fair.
And I'm getting bored of asking this question in a weird way, but do you think the twins are genuine?
Yes, I think they are genuine. This whole thing about two 19-year-olds at university, of course they can. There are lots of innocent people out there. Not everybody is all kind of streetwise and stuff.
And who would you like to see fake evicted this week?
See, I'd quite like Charlie to be fake evicted. I heard what Laura said, but I'd quite like Charlie to see who's evicted her, and then for her to go back into the house and say, I can't believe that you evicted me.
And do you think Charlie... Yeah, exactly. And lastly, do you think that in terms of the whole fake week, do you think Charlie can pull this off? No?
I think that might be interesting. I think that might be interesting.
Why not? Because the housemates are so
Well,
across everything?
I think, having listened to what Carol just said, I think that Carol will be on the lookout for it, and I think if Tyler slips up even at the slightest bit, then Carol will clock it, and eventually she will
So
tell
there's
everyone.
one actress to another. What would you say? What advice would you give? I mean, you got to keep it vague, I suppose, haven't you?
So unbelievably vague. I mean, if Brian's been watching the Australian one, surely he's going to turn around to say, "Oh, so what do you think about that?"
Brian's a TV addict.
That's it, and she's not going to know anything about it. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a stroke of genius.
Can you come
love
on
the
every
show.
day? Literally
Yeah,
every day.
absolutely.
You're brilliant. You're going to the camera now. Here's Capey Cape.
Oh, you're lovely.
I know.
Hurrah!
You're on bitching watch for us
I am
today,
very
yeah?
excited about
There's a lot
going
of
on
bitching
Bitching
going on
Watch,
in
I've got to
that
say.
house, so thank
The
you very
cloak, not too happy about. I'm going in the camera run.
Lovely. All right, my dear.
All right, then. See
You're
you
off
in a
this
little
way.
while. Which way?
This way.
Oh, OK.
To the camera runs.
This is what it would be like, isn't it?
See you later.
Bye, love. Bye.
I should go that way. Now, from caravans to carry-ons. It's only time for Gems of the Week, everyone.
And who is Chanel?
And in at number 5, Charlie and Chanel once again showing incredible awareness of the natural world.
Somebody get the bird. Look, it's not a bird, it's an insect. It's blatantly a bird. You can see it's a bird. It's got wings and everything.
It's an insect.
Why do people...
That is not an insect, that's an animal, that is a beast. Have you seen that? It's as big as a crocodile, nearly.
As big as a crocodile. Nearly. At 4, Amanda displaying Gordon Ramsay-like knowledge of the finer points of the shopping list. Take a look.
and I can't pronounce this next word, but I'll try. It's like dried oregano. Is it oregano? Couscous. I don't know what that is. 500 grams for 79p. What's couscous?
Amanda, what do you think couscous might be?
Cheese.
How is she still alive? She was a second twin, though, so... You know. In at 3, Jerry's strange but effective mating ritual. Take a look.
F is for ferret.
Oh, ferret. And I want to buy 2 ferrets, you know.
You want to buy a ferret?
I love ferrets. I'm
What are
going
you
to buy
ferret for? They're
2 white albino ferrets. They do like little noises like cats.
Yeah, carry on.
No, they don't do. That's my ferret. And I'm going to buy 2 ferrets. I'm going to call them Hector and Andromeda.
Hector and Andromeda?
Mm-hmm. Andromeda. Yes! Ferret!
Listen to Brian talk all day. Hector Andromeda. 2, Brian's screen test for the Battledon Players adaptation of Braveheart.
But whatever Big Brother can take away from me, he can take away my food, he can take away my cigarettes, he can take away my drink, not give me no cider or anything like that, but he can't take away my brain.
Genius. And this week's big number 1 is Charlie proving beyond all doubt she is in fact a goldfish in human form.
The arguing, I think, will be fine, because I'm not that argumentative. I've only had about 3 arguments since I've been on this programme anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What? What show have you been watching? More gems next week, everyone.
And who is Chanel?
Me!
Watch that all day. Time now, though, for the real international segment of the show, as opposed to the fake one. By the power of modern technology, and with a bit of good luck, we have a live link up to today's web fan, cam fan man, all the way from a country called America. Not ringing any bells. Let's get him in. Hello, sir. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Rory and I'm from America.
It's Rory, everyone. Hey, Rory. Whereabouts are you in America?
I'm in Georgia, Atlanta.
Oh, you're calling from America. Here we go, my love. Georgia. Now, what time is it in Georgia?
It's 8:33 in the morning.
Oh, man, he's got up early. Come on. Good lad. How are you enjoying... Laura's brother, a bit of a pause there, please. Thanks. How are you enjoying this year's Big Brother, then, Rory?
Yeah, it's good. I'm liking a lot of the housemates in there this year, but some of them are kind of boring.
OK. What do you think of Laura's eviction and the new fake housemate going in?
Well, I love Laura, and but I'm glad that she was evicted, kind of, because so it could test Ziggy and Chanel for this week, since the fake Australian housemate's going in. But I kind of didn't want her to be evicted because then it would boost Ziggy and Chanel's confidence.
Yeah, OK. Now, how does Big Brother in the UK compare to Big Brother in the USA?
Oh, Big Brother in the USA is completely different than the UK. We have our own different format, and the public they don't evict people at all.
They don't evict people?
No, but the housemates are the ones who evict.
Oh, right. Otherwise, it's just people living in a house. It's like...
Yeah.
OK, which one's better?
The UK, definitely.
Oh. Thank God for that. I thought he might be breaking up for a second there, can't he? And finally, do you get Big Brother's little brother over there, or have you no idea what you're doing on TV at the moment?
The internet. I get it.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about, the internet. Hi, 10, Rory. Booyah! Thanks a lot, Rory, everyone. Bye, Rory! Bye. 14. Rory's 14. Rory's 14. Man, they're a tough crowd tonight. After the break, we'll have a report from Angela, who's standing by in the camerons on Bitching Watch. Hey, Angela.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very, very well, thank you very much. This is very interesting. There's a lot going on.
Any bitching going on so far?
Well, maybe they might be bitching about ice cream, but Ziggy's on his own, so I'm kind of thinking that someone might be bitching about him.
Interesting. Thank you. More from you later on.
My earpiece has fallen out, so I have no idea what you're saying now.
OK. Great.
But the sun's out. They're all outside.
Angela,
the first time I feel.
We just leave Angela's mic down because she can't hear what she's saying, so there's just no point carrying on. We'll see her, hopefully, and we'll see you in 4. Welcome back. Day 40, exactly 1:40, and hold on just a second there. This looks suspiciously like a game of paper, scissors, stone to me, unless Brian's just standing like that. So far, my record stands at lost 2, drawn 2, and won only 1. I always go for scissors. Nothing ever beats scissors. What do you got for me, Brian? Draw. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, let's see.
Woo! Yeah, I'm sucked in, damn it. It's my birthday.
I want to see it again. I want to see it again. Can we see it again?
Woo! Yeah, I won. Sucked in, damn it.
Enough of this tomfoolery. Let us cross to Angela and the camera on. Angela, what's happening in there?
Well, at the moment, they're really sunbathing. I think they might be just trying to get all their bitchiness all revved up for later on. Now, Tracy's just gone into the caravan, so maybe she's waiting for someone to come in there to have a bit of a bitching session with.
Who do you like the look of?
I did see that one of the twins started feeding ice cream to Liam.
Interesting.
But then she laid back down again.
Who do you like the look of in there? Now, when you see him up close, like, who do you like?
I can't hear you now.
OK.
Who do I like?
Once again, the camera on tour, a rip-roaring success.
Who do I like? I like Chanel. Look at her little sweetheart.
Who?
Little Chanel. Chanel's my favourite.
Yeah, what's she doing? Eating? Yep. Sitting down, sat down, sunglasses are on. Brilliant. Thanks, Angela.
Thank you.
See you later on. Angela, everyone. Always works so well. Time now, though, for a big shout. Laura is here to answer your questions. Hello, Laura, my love. How are you?
Hello.
Family is with you. Web caller first, I believe. Sean in Derry. Hey, Sean.
Hi.
It's Sean.
It's Sean.
Can you see me, Sean?
Hey, Laura, you big sexy Welsh. Whereabouts? Are you okay?
I can't hear him.
Carol, or Laura.
Yeah?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't see at all.
Okay.
Listen, did you really think I was a clown when I was under the big door?
Yeah, it was because me and Ziggy was having a conversation about the clown coming in, and then when you came in and you looked like one, I was like, oh my God, it's a clown.
But, Laura, listen, I hear there's a leopard in Africa Safari Park that's gone missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Sorry, Shawnee, I've got it with me, but...
Listen, Carol's breaking her heart since you left.
Yeah.
She's gone on a cleaning rampage.
Yeah, I bet she has.
Hey, Shawnee, how you doing? You all right?
I'm doing brilliantly, man. I can't wait to see Laura. I'm going to fly over. I'm in Ireland at the moment. That's why, sorry I couldn't join you today in the show, but I'm going to fly over later on today to see her.
Cool, nice one. All right, buddy, listen, thanks for coming on, yeah?
Looking forward to it.
Take care, have a good Sunday. Bye, Shawnee!
Bye.
See you later.
Next up is Karen in Hampshire. Hello, Karen. Are you there, Karen? Oh, let's go to Paul in Chorley. Hey, Paul.
How you doing?
How are you? All right? What's your question, Paul?
With the 7 deadly sins task, what would you put Laura down for?
Carol down for.
Carol down, sorry.
What would you put Carol down for if you were in charge of that?
Probably envy.
Really?
Yeah,
Why? Go on.
because I think she's really envious of Nikki, that's why she doesn't get on with her.
She's envious of Nikki?
Yeah, because she does things better. She likes to do things Nikki does.
Such as? Cooking?
Like the cooking, the cleaning, and she does it 10 times better than Carol.
OK. So you say those two really don't
Really
get on?
don't get on.
I think that's probably in the shade because you and her didn't get on. So
Yeah, but she decided not to talk to Nikki over an argument. And
OK. Wait, that's not still carrying on, though, is it? That was a while
yeah,
ago.
no, now and again, Nikki does feel a little bit excluded from her.
OK,
so I
cool.
don't know.
Next up, Sue, somewhere in Wales. Are you in the caravan?
Well, yes, I am. Actually,
Nice.
in the middle of a farm.
Me and
Yes.
you, baby. Now, listen, what's your question?
Well, hello, Laura. How are you, love? All right?
Hello, I'm okay, thank you.
Good. Look, I like waking up in the morning with a smile on my face, right? I paint out old caravans and make the most of being skint and having a nice time at festivals and rallies and that.
Yeah.
What would you decorate the caravan like in the garden?
Oh, with my leopard print dressing gown.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Leopard print curtains, leopard print Pillows, yeah. It'd be like my bedroom, yeah.
Well, it'd be like something, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Tickled Sue, isn't it? Hey, listen, Laura, on that sort of, we were talking about the caravan being a place where people bitched. Did you find that? Did you enjoy it, to go in there, to let off a bit of steam? 'Cause
No, I
it's
think
quite a
it was,
bitchy house. It's turning into a bit of a bitchy
Yeah,
house,
it is. It's because people just haven't got nothing else to do. It's getting so boring. I'd never seen the caravan as there. It was just another room.
And in terms of people, like, we saw that sort of clip of them kind of having a bit of a slag about the twins.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the twins? Are they the real deal?
Yeah, they're definitely real deal. Like I said, I don't think that people underestimate them. They really bring the girls. I know that they have got a little bit of flightiness, but they are really bringing the girls. There's no need to underestimate them.
Sue, thanks a lot for that. I found it really interesting when Charlie was locked in the sin bin. What was it like living with her, says Nick in Newport?
I'm glad that question came up. Brilliant.
Really?
She was the entertainment. So when Shoni went, it went down.
Was it not just exhausting, though, just having that argument all the time?
No, because where I was bored and I slept, when she's bored, she argues. And I think that's better.
Brilliant. That is it for today. Big thanks to Andrew Griffin and Laura, everyone. Good luck to Tyler, a.k.a. Paulie, a.k.a. Pooh. Back tomorrow, 7:30 on your 4th presenting musician Stephen Mulhern. Don't forget, Big Run on the Couch with Davina at 8 o'clock, for the main show at 9. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.